Good morning. Today we are going to do very important 5-mark problems that are quite simple as well as easy too. Prove using vector methods sin alpha minus beta equals sin alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sin beta. It's a famous trigonometry formula we learned last year. To prove it using vector, take the two angles alpha and beta. X-axis we take I, the unit vector. Y-axis we take J, the unit vector, and O being the origin. Alpha, beta, two angles are given. Let A make an angle alpha. So how will you write it? L, and I drop a perpendicular from A. So LOA is alpha. Angle LOA equals to alpha. Immediately write what is cos alpha. Cos alpha is adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent is OL and hypotenuse is OA. We have taken OA, OB as unit vectors. So, mod OA, mod OB are equal to 1. Or else I can say mod A vector, mod B vector equal to 1. So, we have taken OA, OB 1 means OA the answer will be 1. So, I get cos alpha is OL by 1. Similarly, sin alpha. What is sin alpha? It is opposite by hypotenuse. That is AL by OA. Again OA is 1. So sin alpha is AL by 1. Now I am going to write OA vector. How will you write OA vector? OA vector is equal to, it is OL plus LA. OL plus LA. What is OL actually? OL is cos alpha. And what is LA? LA is sin alpha. Is that all? How to write the vector? I must write the direction. OL with I direction, LA with J direction. So OL vector is cos alpha I plus LA vector is sin alpha J. A very important thing to remember in this question. So how to write OA vector? Cos alpha I plus sin alpha J. Now in the same manner, I can find out what is OB vector. So we write angle MOB. Let me say this is right angle. So MOB equals to beta. What is cos beta from here? It is adjacent. OM by hypotenuse OB. OM by OB, that is simply OM by 1. And what is sin beta? Opposite, that is MB by OB. MB by OB, it is MB by 1. Now, how to write OB vector? OB vector is OM plus MB. OM is nothing but cos beta. And MB is nothing but sin beta. We have to write the direction. This is only OM. But I want OM vector. So that is OM and direction is I. So cos beta I plus sin beta J. Once I know OA and OB, look at the question. If I want cos in the question, take dot product. If I want sin in the question, take cross product. So my question is sin. So what is first vector is OB, then only OA. So OB cross OA. How to write OB cross OA? It is determinant, first row I, J, K. Second row, what is OB vector? It is cos beta, sin beta, and there is no K component, means put 0. What is OA vector? Cos alpha, sin alpha, again K is not there, means put 0. Expand this. This is nothing but here 0, 0. So let me expand through third row, column. So third column says K vector into, hide the row, hide the column. I am left with sin alpha cos beta, cos alpha sin beta. So how will I write it? Sin alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sin beta into which vector? K vector. This is the answer for OB cross OA. Now the same problem I can do using the formula for A cross B. What is A cross B formula? It is mod A, mod B, sin theta and n cap. In this question, I am going to find out OB cross OA. It is mod OB, mod OA, sin. What is the angle between B and A? B is making beta, A is making alpha. Bigger angle alpha, smaller angle beta. So what is in between? I will say alpha minus beta. So what is the angle between B and A? It is alpha minus beta. And what is n cap? N cap is a vector perpendicular to this. We are in I vector and J vector. Which is perpendicular to I and J? It is nothing but K vector. So any vector perpendicular to I and J will be K vector. So instead of N, I will write K cap. What is mod OB, mod OA? We have already taken them as 1. So 1 into sin alpha minus beta K cap. 1 into 1, 1 only, forget. So my answer is sin alpha minus beta into K cap. This is OB cross OA by the formula method. Here we have done how to do the cross product. Here we have done how to use the definition of cross product. Both 1 and 2 are equal. Both are OB cross OA only. So comparing 1 and 2, I am able to declare 1, 2 implies left are equal, means right must be equal. Sin alpha minus beta equals to sin alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sin beta. A very important example which we have explained now. Based on this, let us go on to the exercise problem. Exercise 6.1, question number 9. Prove using vector method cos alpha minus beta equals cos alpha cos beta plus sin alpha sin beta. We have written the same diagram, the same calculation as in the example. Since the question is cos, we need to proceed with dot product. So we have taken OA cos alpha I plus sin alpha j. OB cos beta I plus sin beta j. When I do the dot product, the definition says mod OB, mod OA, cos angle between. Mod OB, mod OA are 1 only. We have already taken. So my answer is only cos alpha minus beta. How to find out the dot product? It is I and I we multiply, j and j we multiply. So cos beta cos alpha plus sin beta sin alpha. Comparing 1 and 2, we are able to prove the LHS the same implies the RHS and RHS the same. Cos alpha minus beta equal to cos alpha cos beta. We have taken the reverse plus sin alpha sin beta, and that is the answer. So in these type of questions, what is important is the diagram. A makes an angle alpha, B makes an angle beta, draw perpendiculars. So it becomes like a right angle triangle. For convenience, we take this modulus A, B and all 1, so that hypotenuse 1, easy to write the cos and sine. Whenever it makes an angle alpha, I should be able to say immediately OA is cos alpha I plus sin alpha j, and B is making beta implies OB is cos beta I plus sin beta j. Cos is the question, take dot product. Sin is the question, take cross product. And then compare with definition with a method. I get the required result. Question number 10. We need to prove sin alpha plus beta equals sin alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sin beta. As usual, we have taken I, the unit vector along x-axis, j, the unit vector along y-axis, O being the origin. A makes an angle alpha. Drop a perpendicular. So we will say angle LOA equals to alpha. As we have already discussed, I can immediately say what is A now? It is cos alpha I plus sin alpha j. So I can say cos alpha I plus sin alpha j. This is OA vector. The same idea. B we have taken in the fourth quadrant. The reason is we want alpha plus beta. If I take here itself, I will get only alpha minus beta. Now check, A is above, B is below. What is the angle between B and A? It is alpha plus beta. So we will call MOB. What is the angle? Beta. So MOB, the angle is beta. How to write OB vector? It is OM plus MB. OM plus MB. What is OM? It is adjacent side. So cos beta, and it is I direction. What about MB? J goes upward, MB goes downward. So what direction it is? Minus J. In the previous problem, B was also on the first quadrant. So I said plus J vector. But now B goes downward. So the direction is minus J vector. So we have to remember very well, this is minus sin beta j vector because it is downward. So we have taken B in the clockwise direction. Let us remember, usually we take angle in anti-clockwise direction, but here we have taken in clockwise direction. Now that we know OA and OB, we can find out. The question is sign means cross product. So first I find out by definition of cross product. What is the definition of cross product? A cross B equals mod A mod B sin theta n cap. In this problem, we have B comes first, then only A. So OB cross OA equals to, how to write OB cross OA? Mod OB mod OA sin, what is the angle between B and A? This is beta, this is alpha. Together alpha plus beta. And what is n cap? A vector perpendicular to I and j, which is nothing but k vector. So we say k vector. Mod OB, mod OA 1. So OB cross OA equals 1 into 1, forget it, sine alpha plus beta k cap. Finding cross product using the operation. First row ijk, second row OB vector. OB vector is cos beta minus sine beta. K is not there, means 0. Similarly, OA vector, it is cos alpha, sine alpha, and k is not there, 0. Here there are more zeros expanding along column 3. So C3 means these are 0. Forget it, only k is there. K vector into, hide the row, hide the column. I am left with sine alpha cos beta minus, see when I hide sine alpha cos beta minus cos alpha minus sine beta. Already there is a minus, so it will become plus cos alpha sine beta. This we call number 2 and this we call number 1. Both are OB cross OA only. So 1, 2 implies sine alpha plus beta equal to sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta, and hence we have proved the result using vector method. Now I am giving you an assignment. Try cos alpha plus beta. It is there in the textbook example. Try it yourself. Thank you.